right, so we've got choice 2 for 6th grade science. It's vocabulary, and you can use your book, but I'm assuming that if you're doing choice 2, you may not have your book with you. So you're probably going to have to look these up on your phone or a dictionary, or if you have encyclopedias. Surprisingly, some people still have encyclopedias at their home. Or use your Google. That'll help you right there. All right, so I'm going to read your word bank, which is up here. It's asexual reproduction, autotroph, cell, cell theory, eukaryotic, heterotrophic, kingdom, multicellular, nucleus, prokaryotic, sexual reproduction, taxonomy, and unicellular. So we talked about this one, this one, this one in the reading that we did. So those, you could go and listen to the reading and find those answers and not have to look them up. But the rest of them you're going to have to look up. But I'm going to go ahead and read all of it to you so that, I'm going to read all of it to you so that you understand what they're asking. So this first one here is an organism made up of only one cell. The next one, a structure within a cell that contains the cell's DNA and is responsible for providing instruction to the cell regarding growth and reproduction. So DNA is your key word here. One cell here. Okay. Those are your key words that are going to help you answer your answers. Make sure you cross them off as you go, but leave it so you can still see it just in case you got one wrong. A basic unit of structure and function in a living organism. Okay, so basic unit of structure and function. Organisms known as consumers in a food chain which cannot synthesize their own food. Carnivores, herbivores, and omnivores. We did this last week, so we should be able to get this one. And you know, I don't see the word up there. That's weird. So I'm going to help you with that one because I don't see the word up there. Oh, they have it called a different thing. So we learned it as consumers. So you might want to look up the word consumer, not of course the person that buys things, but consumer in the animal or in the food chain, and see what other word comes up for it because it's a little more big word. So organism made of more than one cell, cell that contains an organized nucleus. So there's two different types of cells. You've got your eukaryotic and prokaryotic. One contains an organized nucleus. Okay? I'm just going to put EP because it's one of those. Okay? States that the cell is the basic unit of life. All living organisms are composed of cells, and all cells coming from pre-existing cells. So this sounds like some kind of scientific theory, maybe something, just, you know, yeah. A cell that does not contain a nucleus does not have a nucleus. The process or system of describing the ways in which organisms are grouped or classified according to similarities and differences. So here's the classified. So you can do it two different ways. You can type in the word and look for the definition, or you can type in the definition and see what word pops up. So that might work out better. Mode of reproduction with only one parent. Organisms known as producers in a food chain capable of synthesizing their own food by a process known as photosynthesis. So this again is producers. We got producers and consumers over here, but they're called something different. A little more fancy, a little more scientific. Second broadest taxonomic classification of organism. So here we go, taxonomic. Mode of reproduction with two parents. All right, so we just did all that, and that is your choice 2.